Hello everyone, I'm Rajeshri. A very warm welcome to you all in today's episode. And a huge thanks for being with me in my musical journey. Today I'm going to take all of you back in the year 1929. A 3-year-old boy accompanied his parents to his Aunt Ethel's home in New Jersey. As soon as he entered the living room, he noticed a huge black box with white teeth. He didn't know that the instrument is called piano. He went and he touched one of the white teeth. Just like this. It made a sound. The little prodigy straight away understood, quote unquote, that is my life. The journey didn't start straight away though. The Bernstein family wasn't musical at all. Someone gave them an upright piano when Seymour was 6 years old. But today's title is the most important thing here. Seymour wasn't just a legendary pianist. He was a teacher who is irreplaceable. He was a philosopher. He is genuinely an immortal artist. Seymour Bernstein stopped performing on stage at the age of 50. We lost him on 30th of April this year at the age of 99. He devoted the rest of his life to teach his pupils, to pass on the torch. And that teaching was at the highest level. He always used to encourage his pupil to compose because according to him, composing is the hardest thing. He said in one of the interviews, again paraphrasing, that it was unthinkable in olden days that someone is playing an instrument without composing. He shared the little story that Bach actually wrote in one of the prefaces in one of his books, that, again paraphrasing, that I have given you all these repertoires, but I want you all to invest in creating your own. Seymour Bernstein used to believe that without composing, the total brain development is not possible. He highly appreciated the recreation in terms of recreating the masterpieces. He always used to say that that is hard enough, but the journey of music, rather the journey of creative work, is not complete if we musicians won't compose our own song, music, and whatever creative work we are doing. And he has taken this creativity at that level which only a philosopher can teach. He said there is a micro-universe within us and there is a spiritual reservoir. We need to tap that. The musician, the creative person, becomes one with the music. And then whatever comes out through his creative flow, that is absolutely pure and unique and his own. I took up music at a quite late age, but I am fortunate enough that my teacher, my piano teacher, Mr. James Billingham, who himself is a finest pianist and a very talented composer, always used to encourage me, guide me, advise me to make my own music, to compose, and gave me that creative liberty so I could do it in my own terms. Today, Seymour Bernstein is no more there, but his 200-odd videos and his few books are more than enough for any of us to know him, to learn the craft properly from him. The ex-British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak said a few weeks ago in one of the lectures in Claremont College that AI, artificial intelligence, can tell us how to do something, but it can't tell us why we do it. Whenever I listen to any of the lectures of Seymour Bernstein, exactly that argument comes to my mind. He is a teacher who tells us why we do it. Hence, he cannot be replaced by anything, any technology. Seymour Bernstein's book, Playing with My Own Two Hands, which started with a quote from Greek poetess Sappho's poem, and that says, "I never dreamt that I could touch the sky with my own two hands." Sort of like this, something like this. Seymour Bernstein touched the sky surely with his own two hands. And he taught us how to do that, how to feel good, how to get that eternal joy through our piano playing. So today, I have decided in the musical section, I'm going to pay my tribute to him through one of my own composition, which is actually I have done as my first composition quite a few years ago. I wrote a poem on piano and then I composed it. But since then, I have walked quite a few miles in the world of Western classical music. So today I have changed it a little bit. I improvised it, as now I am a bit better technically. And as an emotional development in the world of creativity as well. So I'll read out the poem for all of you, and then I will play it. I'm sure that one of Seymour Bernstein's books' title is Play Life More Beautifully. After reading that book, whenever I touch one of these white teeth, this black box tells me the same. Play life more beautifully. And I'm sure we all pianists will feel the same. On that note, paying our respect and tribute to that great immortal artist, I'll just read out the poem and then play the music. My poem is called A Soulful Friendship. It is about the piano. I wrote it in the year 2021 during pandemic. Neither she is black, nor she is white. It is all about music when she is right. She is my piano, my reflected soul. She is my piano. Our friendship is old. Touches of my dancing fingers always make her live. Be it pleasure, pain, or anger, she can make it right. She is a shroud for hiding the gloom, ushering the spring and the summer to bloom. Her hammers and her strings, her strength and her pride. Music is her veil. She is the bride. She is my piano, my reflected soul. She is my piano. Our friendship is old. So I'll start my music with what I have composed about this poem, and then I will play few bars. Those few bars I have composed thinking about Seymour, walking towards the gate of heaven, where his favorite composer, Chopin and Beethoven, are waiting there to greet him. So I'll end with those few bars which I have composed. I know my composition is very simple. It's nothing very beautiful or technically advanced, but this is from my heart, which I have created, tapping my spiritual reservoir. And whenever I play it, it tells me, play life beautifully, not just the score. Thank you very much for listening. Music for my poem, A Soulful Friendship. to accompany him whilst walking towards the gate of heaven. Thank you.